Hey guys, welcome back to House Flipper 2 with Rash Decision. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a like and subscribe to let me know. Enjoy the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hope you have a good one. So I'm sure you're seeing this and you're saying, Rash, what the hell happened? So I actually went through off the camera and I did a lot of experimentation and I have come up with a plan for how I'm going to do this house. And I think that's going to be my primary process from here on. Just between video 1 and video 2, I'll go through, do all the experimentation and make a plan for what's going to happen for the rebuild. So here we have the outside. I have decided to go with brick. I have lined a couple of things here and there with this straightened brick, and I've got it slightly off color so that it kind of looks a little bit different. I wish I could give it a little bit more dimension. I had thought about adding like little wall pieces all along under each of the windows, but I decided not to do that because that just seemed like such an unnecessary step. If I had the ability to place the slanted pieces underneath it, I probably would. But being that it is what it is, I'm not going to do that. So as it stands, we have the stone brick down beneath. I have a couple little pieces here where we got like the granite brick kind of outlining these lower windows. And of course, all of the windows are white and with mullion bars. And I've got like a little sunroom over here that I'm going to turn into a den. We'll go inside in just a moment. I'll show you what I've done with the stairs. And of course, we have all the windows out here. Whoops, I ran into that. Wasn't even paying attention. And we got all the windows out here that just kind of match what's on the outside. And of course, this end piece over here has all the matching windows all the way around. And of course, out here on the side, I'm going to tell you, it was really hard to get that area up there in the eave. But we have these nice little windows that kind of act like picture windows almost, kind of casement in the center, and swinging windows on either side. And of course, I've already placed the doors. So we're actually going to start with the stairs because that was like the big thing I had a question about. And as we go in, you'll see I've already painted the ceilings, and a large part of that, at least in here, was just to make sure that I was going to have the ability to do that. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to or not, but you can see where I took a chunk out of the floor here, and that was to kind of test if I could go down into the ground, but it looks like the ground is actually its own separate object from the building, so I wasn't able to do that. So what I did is I took the landing away from here, I moved it back, put the stairs here, and then I have the split level stairs kind of going down here into the basement. And before you go straight into the comments to crucify me that I'm wasting space underneath these stairs, I did actually do the smart thing, and I put a nice little utility closet down here underneath the stairs, so I don't have to put those anywhere else. So that's the boiler, the fuse box, and a couple little pipes just for decoration. I might put some more pipes in there, I'm not quite sure. I could definitely grab some piping and just like come across here to this side with it as well. That wouldn't be too hard. But that was more just an experimentation. I don't like how the pipes work, if I'm being completely honest. And so this, once again, you're probably about to run into the comments and crucify me. But I'm going to say, I'm going to tell you that that is actually the chimney. Instead of getting rid of it, the more I stared at it, the more I thought to myself, this is an opportunity for a challenge. So the chimney was there previously. And I didn't like it being there because it was a waste of space, but I'm actually going to turn it into a proper fireplace on this side. And then the way that fireplaces work, or chimneys work, you never have them sitting on just open floor like that. They always, if there's a basement underneath, they go all the way down into the basement, and they will found on the basement floor with the foundation. And there will be like a footer underneath it and everything. So that's what I did, is down here in the basement, I don't want to really break it, but we'll break it just so I can show you. That is actually, whoops, I hit a piece over there. This is actually fully hollow all the way up to the ceiling, or all the way up to the cap at the very top, in order to demonstrate that it is actually a proper a flue for a fireplace. This isn't just something I'm just kind of saying, oh, this is what it is. No, that's actually what it is. I'm not cutting corners on that. And that is because, like I said, I saw this as a challenge, and I wanted to see if I can design around this feature instead of trying to fight it. So that's what we're going to do. And my plan currently, I'm actually going to put the bathroom right back where it was, but it's going to be a little bit differently designed. I'm going to kind of come out here and follow this line where the, well, actually I'm going to come out one further because I wanted to meet up here. But I'm going to follow these lines and kind of meet back up here. And this is going to become a bedroom. And then this area in here is going to become a bathroom. But although I'm not sure this is going to become a bedroom, I haven't decided. I'm going to wall it off first, and we'll decide after that. And this area will become the kitchen, and then this area will become the living room. And of course, with the fireplace right over here. And that's actually going to be like an open plan so that the fireplace actually has access to both the living room and the kitchen when there's a fire going in it. And as well, downstairs, I hate running up and down the stairs like this. Downstairs, because there's an option for the flue to come all the way down here, I had considered putting another fireplace in here, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with this space. It's not going to be a den because this is the den. So I decided that this is going to be a second bedroom and bathroom. Probably a private bathroom that kind of butts up against this, so I don't have to hide that door in any other way. So it'll be like a bedroom over here, and a bathroom over here, and over here I'll probably just put in like a walk-in closet that kind of hides in behind in behind the chimney. I lost my words there. It's exactly as wide as a door. One of the interior doors, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that as far as that is concerned. I did consider putting a door in like this side and then doing something with that, like maybe like a little storage or maybe like a utility closet or something like that. But being I have that giant utility closet over there, there's not really a reason to. There's a few different things I have to really consider. And of course, you know, here's the back door, and I already redid all these surfaces out here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. That's all of the tour I need to really give. So we're going to go ahead and get started with building in some walls. So if I wanted this to be a closet, and I want this to have access to some kind of heating element, I decided that I didn't want to do a full fireplace here because it didn't really make a lot of sense. So what I might do is actually put in like a wood stove here, but I'm not really sure about that either because I did want a little bit more of a modern aesthetic. And as I've said previously, I'm not a fan of using a wood stove in a modern aesthetic. It's a little bit weird, but I can live with it at very, very least. You know, just kind of do like that right there. I'm going to change the style of this. I'm not going to leave it as is, but just do like this right here. Put like a little pad around it of some kind, and you know, I'm going to build this out and have it connect as just like an L right there. Although I'm not sure about that because of the way this door works. There's so many variables here that makes this really a pain in the ass. But what we'll do, I might just do like a coat rack and like a little coat hanger right here. Go ahead, put that L right there, and just put the door like right here. So let's go ahead and do that. So that comes out to like here, and we'll do this. Yeah, step one is going to be getting the building done so that we have everything set for how it needs to be built. And I'm going to go ahead and come away from that staircase a little bit. Five wide is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That actually works really well because I will come away from that wood stove a bit. And of course, I could still put in a I could still put in a fireplace, but I'm not too fond of that idea. I really don't like having anything here at all, but because this has to come down to the basement, might as well make use of it. I've actually seen really, really clever houses that make use of, I don't know what you would call them, really like wood built furnaces, like wood furnaces, or solid fuel furnaces, where you'll have like a long barrel that's kind of laid on its side with like legs on it to keep it off the ground. You'll take pipes and run it through the top of the unit, and those pipes will be hooked up to like a prop fan or like a turbo fan, and you'll light a fire underneath the pipes, and as you blow air through the pipes, the heat will radiate into the pipes. It'll warm, and you can blow straight out the other side into like the ventilation system for the house, and you don't get like any of that smoky smell or anything like that. And when you have like a basement like this, it's a perfect setup for it, especially when you have concrete above, concrete below, brick all around, nothing burns. So anything that gets hot, as long as you ventilate the basement really well. I missed that apparently. As long as you ventilate the basement really well, like have the windows like this and kind of like prop them open just a little bit, just enough that water won't get in, that sort of thing. Keep them ventilated so it doesn't overheat. It'll kind of help heat the floor as well. You'll be blowing that hot air like directly up into your house, and it's a very efficient way to use like wood as fuel for heating your home. I helped my father actually build a system very, very similar to that long time ago. Excuse me. So that is actually exactly what I was thinking it was going to be, and I was worried that this was not going to have enough room, but it looks like it does. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I thought it was, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's exactly correct. So that's 7 all the way around. So that actually works really well. I'm surprised. So let's go ahead and let's get our boundaries set up for our bathroom and our closet. So the closet's going to be very, very straightforward. I'm just going to do like a sliding glass door like we saw in the Apartment 302 mod. That's a really good idea, by the way. Dart, that is a really good idea. I loved it. And I know you were copying... there it goes. And I know you were copying Silent Hill for that, but at the same time, I absolutely loved that idea. Like, I'm going to credit you with it because you were the first place. It was the first place I saw it, and I'm going to absolutely copy it. I'm going to go ahead and put the door down because I don't know how wide that door is. Let's see, there it is. Should I do white? You know what? I'll just go ahead and place it down, and we'll figure it out later because I can just change the style of things. There we go. I know this is going to be like a massive, massive closet, but it's perfectly fine. Just because there really isn't anything that will stop you from being able to use it like this. Let's see. Now, one thing I could do is I could... I don't like that. I thought about having like breaking off everything like this. And no, I don't like that because that's not going to leave a lot of room for the things that I need to put into the bathroom. Yeah, we'll just make this really wide. I don't see why we can't. If I decide to change it later, it's not like breaking down some bricks is a big deal. We'll just make this a nice big closet. I just noticed I broke a hole over here so I could see where the end of the basement was. And I totally forgot to fill it. There we go. There we go. Nice closet there. Love it. Nice little walk-in closet. Now what I could do is I could just have like this side is one thing and this side is another, because it has like pretty close to equal spacing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, it's a little bit too far off. I could move the door over, but it looks fine as it is. It looks fine. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Now we have to figure out how we want to do the bathroom, because the bathroom is actually going to be kind of a pain in the ass. If I'm completely honest, I want to kind of come off and put this door like around a corner. So that's what we're gonna do. And I hate leaving the bedroom without any windows, but I think that's what we're gonna have to do here. Because there's this window here, but if you look, that You can't really see it, but the railing for the landing for the front door is like right there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get around that, but we'll go ahead and we'll at least come out to like right here. And I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna see if there's a way that I can get a window in here. And we'll go ahead and we'll just fill this out, and I'll figure out where to put the door later. In fact, I'm probably staring at where I want to put the door because that is 7 wide, exactly. So before I even go anywhere, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and break some of this out. So I know, yeah, it's going to have the extra one because of this over here, because of that exterior wall over there. So I'm just going to have to aim for like this. Perfect. And that's where I'll put the door for the bathroom. Of course, I'll have access to the utility closet here. Let's see. And of course, I wanted to put that a little bit around the corner so it wasn't this immediate that you would see it. Okay. So where I want to put the window is kind of like right here. I think I'm going to be able to get away with that. So we'll go outside. We'll see where that lands. And we'll identify if we could put a window in here. Because it has to be, I think it was what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 by 3. Oh, man. It might be exact. I'm going to have to get rid of this bush. I might have to get rid of it completely. And I'll buy some more bushes like these to put over here. But it looks like it might be exact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's exact. We're going to do that. Let's see. Now, I did buy a bucket of white paint because I went around and did all the trim everywhere. It looks like I did actually miss a couple of places. So I'll go ahead and do those while I'm standing here. But I've done all the trim throughout the house, and I kind of kept the white paint because of all the trouble I've gotten myself into elsewhere. And this is actually a perfect reason to have kept that white paint. And of course, I'll go into the basement to get the upper side of this before I place the window. Okay. Go. Good. I was so worried I was going to have a bedroom without a window in it. That makes me so glad. Let's see. We're going to duplicate. And there we go. Nice window for our bedroom. And that worked out really, really well. Now I'm going to go out here and I'm actually going to grab a couple of these. And kind of line them up like this. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I would like to have something that can go into that corner a little bit better. I don't know. I don't really see anything that works. I can live with that. It's not great, but I can live with it. Let's see. I haven't sold all those little flowers, didn't I? Oh well. I'm not going to worry too much about it. That looks fine. Okay. So we have the layout in here done. And again, I will say this is a very large closet. I'm kind of half thinking about just kind of breaking it off over here and using that space for the bedroom. But having the bedroom with like this nice simple layout right here is appealing. I'll decide as we do other stuff because I don't want to spend too much time on it. So there's going to be a lot to refinish down there once I get done with the layout. Okay. And here we go. Now the only problem I'm really having with leaving the bathroom like right here is if I do that, it does mean that whatever bedroom I put here, it's going to be a really small bedroom. Like, I fully realize that. But I still want to go ahead and put it down. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let me just do like a 1 tall so we can like visualize better how large this is going to be. Because this will give me a good idea of what I can and can't do. If I do that, it's going to end like there. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Because that'll actually center that, it'll center that window on that wall. And then if I do that, and then do this, man, that is a really small room. That's not really suiting me all that well. I'm kind of thinking about making this whole thing a bathroom now. But that really doesn't make a lot of sense because I really need like another bedroom in here somewhere. I could just make this a bedroom. Go ahead, put a bathroom like right here. Use that window for like a small little half bath. Kind of oppose this right here with a half bath right here. Use it as like a half bath laundry room or something. And then just leave the rest of it open. I guess it would have to be a full bath. I'm going to put a bedroom here, isn't it? I'm not seeing a great way around this because of where that chimney is. I'm just not seeing a good way around it. I've done some small bedrooms before, but I think this is going to be about as good as it gets, doing it like this. I could shunt this wall over and use a couple extra spaces over here. It helps it get a little bit larger. But it really doesn't make a lot of sense to do that with the way the chimney is. Because if you remember, this was the bedroom previously, and this is a good size for a bedroom. Putting the bedroom downstairs kind of gives me a lot more room to work with, but it also kind of ruins the aesthetic of what the upstairs is being used for. Of course, this is the den, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Hey, actually, I really want the fireplace to be accessible by both the living room and the kitchen at the same time. That's why I did it the way I did. But I'm kind of wondering if it might be better to actually go ahead and put the bedroom back over here, because that centers on that wall. Go ahead, just put the bedroom back over here, and then just let this kind of be the living room area. You can actually see where I put was experimenting with the stairs right here as well. I know I definitely want this to be the kitchen, but I don't want it to be so closed off. I kind of want to put a bar over here and let it kind of hang over. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually flip this around because you don't need that much room. Okay. Let's kind of put the fireplace like right here. Kind of let this be the living room. Oh, living room area, I should say. Put like a couch along that wall and center it on the fireplace. Kind of have something kind of sitting out over here. I would like to have this area over here for like a desk and maybe like a bookshelf or something that I can fit in. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll place back the wall that was here for that bedroom. I may make the bedroom smaller. Let's see. So yeah, previously this was a bathroom and they had just torn this out and made it all flush. But I think I'm going to leave it as go with my idea, using this as a fireplace. Let's see, what kind of fireplaces do we have? This is the one that I really, really liked. So I'm going to go with this one. And we will... Oh, that looks like it's a little bit too wide. That is in fact too wide. Okay, so let's kind of experiment then. Let's see what other options we have. Oh, they're all going to be too wide. That's interesting. Yeah, they're all just a little bit too wide. So I guess that means I'm going to have to build this out at least a little bit. Let me go ahead and get it placed, because I do prefer this one. Go ahead and get it placed. And it looks like it's just like one on either side. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And I'm actually going to build off of this right here. No, I'm not actually. You know what? Let's go ahead and just take that floor to ceiling. And let's actually build the wall like this. Kind of thinking about doing what they did. Put the door here in the corner. But at the same time, let's go ahead and build all the way across. No. Let's place a door first, because I do want to have like a really nice door here. Yeah, like this. And of course, I'm just going to place down the door, and then we're going to figure it out from there. I'll go back and edit the style if I need to. Oh, crap. I can't count the number pretty very easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14. Means I need to come in to 7. No, it's 27. Wait, it's 27? Ah, crap. 13 and a half. So I'll okay. That looks right. I guess I'll just do it and we'll see if it comes out right. All right. 8, 7. Okay, so it is off and an odd. At which point it means I'm not going to be able to center it no matter what I do anyway. So we'll just go with it. Now then. We'll build ourselves a nice little cubby there. Ah, crap. I was trying not to do that. There we go. Now it looks like we have a separation between what is the flue and what is the wall. And that's actually how I'm going to design it when I go to do the styling as well. Let's just have our bricks float for a moment. Don't worry about it. And here we go. I feel bad for having torn down this wall and then just put it back anyway. Whoops. That's okay. And we'll make this like the living room area, and I'll put like a desk and a couple things over here. And now, this is still going to be the kitchen. Kind of have a nice little bar that kind of comes off of here. Now what I could do is I could actually take this wall out and kind of hide it over here a little bit better. Because it is supposed to be a bedroom. So part of me is like, maybe I should do that. Also, I'm going to put a like little beam going across here just to say that I have it, and that'll help kind of explain the support for the roof. You know, I could. Huh. I'm seeing an opportunity for some cool stuff. Kind of come directly off that corner. I could style that corner to make it look like it's a post. There we go. Uh-oh. Yep, I did. Ah! Okay. I need to remember to use the builder as a better measuring tool. I'm used to having to count. So I'm gonna break this one out too. Okay. So it needs to be 10 in between. That one's close enough to the wall, and I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay. Got me some beams. And the only reason I'm putting those up there is because this is a tall ceiling. So I kind of want something that makes it look a little bit like I care about whether or not that ceiling is going to collapse. Especially since I am going to hide this door, by the way. Especially since it is a very heavy ceiling. And of course, you know, it has that center chimney that's going to kind of help support a lot of the ceiling's weight. The ceiling as well as the roof. But just the chimney flue is not really enough to help with something like this. Like even in here, I put in like a nice little beam that goes down the center. Because it's just what you would look for in something like this. Let's see. How wide is this? It's 8 wide. Nah. I'll just leave it as is. Got plenty of beams. And you know what I should do? That's one in. I'm gonna have that beam go right on in here. There we go. And then have it be supported by this wall. Okay. So next, this is going to be my bedroom. Part of me is kind of wondering if I couldn't put a bathroom inside of the bedroom, but also I could just come straight off of this, do kind of like what they did previously. Okay. Floating bricks, don't worry about it. You know, they're reinforced. Right, yeah, right. Oh, I should have done that too wide. I'm a derp. Now then, if I recall... Okay, so that's not quite... So I'm going to have this wall actually fall inside of this beam. And I'm going to make this like a small bathroom. Hopefully not too small, but... And I'm realizing now that I goofed. That's why I should have made this one too wide. Whoops. I came into this with a plan. I promise I did. The problem is that the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Now that I think about it, I'm wondering if I can maybe utilize some of the space down inside of the den to... put in like a larger bathroom. Oops. 4. No, that's 5. Ugh. Sometimes I look at the wrong number. Alright. So I'm going to use this as like a small bathroom of some kind. It'll probably end up being like a half bath with like a toilet and a sink over here. And like a washing machine combo like over here. That sort of thing. Probably gonna have to put them in the corner. 3 deep though. I'm not sure about that. We will try. We will try. Of course, we're gonna put like a table over here, table and chairs, and you're gonna have the full kitchen over here. The other thing is, that's gonna be a big kitchen for this house. It really is. Okay, but yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I can maybe slide a bathroom in here somewhere really cleverly, but I don't think I'm going to, just because I don't see it. I just don't. So let's go ahead and tear some of this out. There's my door. I'm kind of thinking about just putting a bathroom like right here, kind of in this inner corner. Make this just like a laundry room, and what I could do is actually put the bathroom in here. Let me actually move this over just a little. Going to give me a little bit more room to work with for this. And what I'll do is I'll actually have like a door that comes into this bathroom from the other side as well. Now the question is how, let's see, let's go with one more. I really should do 4 on this side, shouldn't I? I'm kind of thinking the flow through here should be in this corner and then out this corner. That way I'll have enough space in like over here to put a shower. Now really I guess I should do like just make it a corridor style, shouldn't I? If that's the case, I should do 4. Because 4 is generally what you would use for a shower, the sizing necessary. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 4. And I'll have to go over by 2. It'll come off the back of this. This really doesn't leave a lot of room for this bedroom, though. Not too big of a fan of that. Now, what if crazy thoughts are forming in my head? I want everyone to know that right now. Some really crazy thoughts are forming in my head. We're going to do it. I'm going to come straight off this. I'll segment this off. Okay. And that actually works out really well. Yep, that's going to work out extremely well. Whoops. Okay. So because I'm going to do that, I'm actually going to tear this out. And I'm just going to make this the entrance to the bathroom. And we're just going to make this all the bathroom. And this is now going to become the bedroom. With those nice big picture windows. I didn't intend for it to work out that way. Actually, I just noticed that's not lined up. Huh. How many is that from? It's 4. And let's go over by 2. I'm gonna have to go outside and fix the. I'm gonna have to fix the. I don't know what you would call it actually. The sill, I guess, that I built into the outside wall. Do that, just to make sure that it's done correctly. Go ahead and rebuild these. And we'll paint a stripe of white down this. Okay. Now then. That wall is there. Perfect. I wanted to do a big fancy door for this, but I'm not going to. And a large part of that is because I knew that was going to make a really, really big kitchen to begin with. So I'm actually just going to put like the kitchen right here. Have the fridge kind of like right here. Have the whole thing wrap around. And a large part of that is because I didn't feel right about putting the stove underneath a window anyway. So this actually works out a little bit better. And I know I said I wanted an open design, but I need a larger house for that. And I'm kind of learning that the hard way at this point. So let's go ahead and we will knock out a space for this door. And this will become a bathroom. I'd like a closet space in here. Not seeing anywhere clever I could put it. Maybe I'll just use a wardrobe and like put it like right there. Anyway, that's actually going to do it for just what I was planning on doing. We'll go ahead and we'll put back the beam that I was putting in right down the center here. We won't bother with putting anything else. We'll just put in the beam. Okay. That's pretty well got it. I'm just going to go downstairs, make sure I didn't forget anything down here, because this was pretty straightforward. Got that massive closet in here. Okay. Yeah, that's going to do me. we go. All right, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and paint inside of the door frames and all like I did out here. And this is entirely just a nice little touch. Like, that's really all it is. It's just making sure I have something on these surfaces. And I'm not just leaving them bare. And this is normally something you would do as like a finishing touch, really. But at the same time, you're not going to be able to access these once I get a hold of all the door frames and everything and get those kind of put in. I still haven't decided like what kind of color scheme I'm going to go with in here. Oh, that's empty. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and sell that. Because after I get all these painted in, that's really all the white paint I'll need other than the ceilings. And the ceilings I was thinking about doing in the stucco anyway. Not the stucco, the plaster, that's it. Because I do want the ceilings to have some kind of texture to them. And I think it's what they had previously. Yeah, so it's what it looks like they had previously. You know, actually scratch that. If that's what they had previously, I don't want to go back to that. I might just buy another bucket of paint in the stucco and just paint all the ceilings. Okay, got all that. Let's go through, we'll paint these. I'll move that door, that sliding glass door, and get it painted, or get those surfaces painted as well. Now that I look, I may not have enough white paint to do this. Now because I've already placed this this door in here, I didn't like the style of it. I think I may actually just use white doors and just copy this style with this nice fancy handle. And just use that for all my doors. Looks like I should have plenty of paint to at least do this. It's probably going to take me like several buckets of paint to do. Yeah, that was fine. It's going to take me several buckets of paint to do anything with the ceiling. Let's go ahead and we'll duplicate this and try to use it in a few different places. I don't want it to the outside. Not sure how I feel about that. Being it opens to the outside, I'm going to do it opposite way. I don't like that it's getting that close to that wood stove, but at this point I'm not really interested in messing with it too awful much. So this one, I can leave this completely open. I'm not too worried about that. This one, however, I do want to put a door on. We'll have this open to the inside. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I can just change the handing. I'm a dum-dum. There we go. Now it goes away from that right there. And this one's fine because it opens towards that wall. Okay. Nah, that's fine. Go ahead and get this plastered on in here. Perfect. Go. Perfect. And in here it doesn't matter because there's nothing in here for this thing to contact. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get like a desk and a bookshelf like in here, but I can at least try to get like a bookshelf like right here and put like a desk like right here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But anyway, I've got everything there. I've got to get some door frames for this right here. And we'll go ahead and make this the same glossy wood we've got everything else in. All the other door frames, I should say. Need one more here. And one here. And that'll do. Oh, that's right. I need to fix this. Never really decided. I know I want to do like wood flooring, so that's going to be an obvious. Let me actually get the wood flooring down first. I don't mind this color, but I did kind of want to like match the doors. I don't know if I'll use white. I'll probably just use white trim. Let's see. Surfaces. I'll go with wood paneling everywhere. And then if I find somewhere that a different type will work, I'll probably just put it down over it. Well, no, I guess I have to do the bathroom as it's like separate entities, don't I? So that might be a good idea to put tile down. What kind? I don't know. Still kind of deciding as I go. Let's see. I'm really bad about earthy tones, so I might do like some brighter pastel tones or something like that this time. But I do want to do like the wood flooring. That's pretty well set in stone. The Brazilian walnut. Well, I guess I did European walnut previously, didn't I? American cherry. Yeah, I did the European, so I'm going to do the Brazilian. Because I do like that color. You know, that's a good point. What color did I actually... I don't remember what color I set the doors. Looks like I used stained pine, that's right. And I used just this color. So that's what I'll try to replicate with the flooring. I used stained pine. And I used this color. It has a weird it has like a weird texture to it. Let's see if the cut pattern helps. It looks like it does. I feel like the small, like the hardwood planks. It's kind of what I'm thinking actually. Ugh. Go. Kind of start out here to give it like a little bit of a trial. It does match the doors, but it has like this weird rusticness to it. I'm not a fan. Okay, so instead of doing that... Oh, that's right, because I got it. Okay. Let me just try changing the door. And we'll see what we come up with if we try to do like the Brazilian walnut here. That's not bad. Has like that little bit of red tone to it. Let's do it on the front door. Make sure I'm looking at it right. Oh, that does look good because it kind of matches the red for the brick. You know what? Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. I'll come back and change that handing. Because I'll have to remember which ones change the handing and which ones don't. That one. And that one. There's one more, that's right. That works. There's one more to change the handing on. It was this one. Everything else is good to go. So yeah, the Brazilian walnut is kind of really speaking to me on this one. Panels, Brazilian walnut. Because I do want it to be smaller than those. Have like this real fine, yeah boy. This is going to be the kitchen, so I may end up having to go back over this later, but that's okay. I just want to get everything placed, and then we'll come back and we'll do whatever it is later. And I do want to do a nice little ring around anything that stays this kind of flooring in like a solid plank. It's just going to be a lot easier to visualize anything that I do. I'm probably going to need a couple more of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab 2. And if you remember, this is actually where the original stairs were. So even though it feels like there should be a lot more being done, there has been a lot being done. Go ahead and get rid of those. Okay. All right. Ah, that's right. That's going to be a laundry room, so that's not going to be the same. This in here isn't going to be the same either. But I'll run it for the bedroom. At least, oh, that's right, because carpet's not a thing. I keep forgetting that. I'm so used to just running carpet in my bedrooms from House Flipper 1 that I don't think about it not being a thing. And I've experimented with like a couple of different options for trying to emulate it, and nothing really suits what I'm really the look that I'm looking for. Nothing really has like that light fluffiness that you need. Okay. Of course, the kitchen's just going to be like this. Alright, so let's take this downstairs. I'm not overly sure that I'm going to keep this this den area as the same thing, so I'm not going to place it in here just yet. I'm just going to do like the landing. Actually, I'm just going to place this one last right here, because I'm going to do tile in there as well, because I'm not super big fan of putting this at the bottom of a flight of stairs that lead to the outside, you know? And I'm going to have to use the tiles in there as well. Whoop. I'm going to run out before I'm done. Yep. Okay. And while I'm thinking about it, let's do this here and see what happens. So this leaves the whole thing white. Kind of okay with that. Okay, so that leaves that. Okay. There we go. That's kind of what I was thinking. So let's do that in the Brazilian walnut. And we'll do the handles. I can't remember if I did bronze or gold. That looks like gold, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like gold. There we go. Alright, now to select what I'm going to use for the bathrooms and the kitchen. Because this in here I'm going to leave as concrete. I need to get more gray paint to finish up these walls, actually. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Let's see. Actually, I should probably do that now, just so I don't forget. As I recall, I believe it was this one. Just testing. Yes, that's right. Well, I'm trying to use this to do this like little area right here, but as long as it gets done, right? There we go. Okay, so that's done, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. All right. And while I'm down here, I'm probably going to buy a thing of white paint so I can do the ceilings as well, since I have this in my hands. It doesn't matter that I'm going over that wall over there because it all has to be painted anyway, right? There we go. Not the cleanest in the world, but it'll do. Okay. Now I need tiles. What kind of tiles we're looking for? Ceramic tiles. I need custom color ceramic. feeling like a light blue. Like a steel blue, like that. Do like this and like use larger cut size for the kitchen. It's kind of what I'm feeling, actually. I use the larger cut size for like stuff like that out there in the kitchen, and then use this smaller cut size in like the laundry room and the 2 bathrooms here. I'm feeling like that's going to work really well. Now, I will say, I think I mentioned previously, but there is a thought that's been crossing my mind that I might do a third portion of this video as the furnishing, just to keep this video from being obscenely long, because I do know that the furnishing takes a while, the deconstruction took a while, but also the reconstruction is going to take a while, because most of the deconstruction is just busy work. There's not really going to be a whole lot to this. Let's see. Yeah, do like maybe a 2. I think 4 is going to be a little bit too big, but we'll do a 2. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. It's a bit bigger than I expected, but that's not bad. Let's have it be like whole. That way I can just kind of stick one over there. There we go. And then we'll take this downstairs. And we will do... We'll do a set in here. Go. And I'm going to do something a little bit different for all the thresholds, so don't you worry about that. I know a couple of them look a little bit goofy, but, actually, no. Oh, that's right. I need to put this in here and get something underneath this. Actually, I may have to go ahead and just move this for just a moment. Just a moment. There we go. Much better. Actually, I'm seeing an opportunity here. Give me just a moment to lose my mind. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Alright. And once again, while I'm down here, I'm going to go ahead, grab this ceiling. Well, I'm going to try to get the ceiling. Try to hit smaller areas here just so I don't overload the viewpoint. This might overload the viewpoint. I'm also going to run out of paint here. I can't see. Lord. Oh, Lord, I can't see. Okay, I can see now. I kind of wish the flashlight would follow you. That'd be really nice. I kind of think about just doing this whole closet just nothing but pure white, but I don't want to ruin the aesthetic of whatever I choose to do the walls in. Go. And by the way, let's go ahead and get these changed just so that I have them changed. I think I'm going to paint these white just to make sure that they have something on them. And then I'll worry about the walls and everything else later. Okay. Oh, that's right. Railing. How did I want to do the railing? I think I saw this one previously and I was okay with it. Go ahead and do this in Brazilian walnut, and we'll do this in wheat. Go. This is going to be a pain. Maybe I can get it. There we go. There wasn't really much else I could do there. Now, the thought did cross my mind at one point while I was doing these stairs to kind of have one go up as well. Try to figure out, like, maybe come off this landing and go up and see if I could get something up into, like, the loft area. But then I realized that was going to be far more of a pain in the ass than it was really worth, so I gave up on it. There we go. More room here to do. And I did remember that I still need to do like the things with the thresholds. That'll probably be while I'm painting the ceilings because I don't really have to have anything special to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our material we're going to use for the thresholds. Because I'm just going to leave this as is. We're going to hope this is the right direction. There we go. I guess that doesn't really make too much difference. I mean, you could tell if you look close, but it doesn't really do much. Let's change that cut pattern so I can give it like a little bit of something going on here. We'll do this and we'll do that. There we go. Yeah, that works. And this one isn't needed because it has the bottom piece. I can only hit the ones that follow the same direction as the flooring, but I can at least throw them down. There's not going to be any more that follow the direction, so I'll have to turn it. Just like that. Ah, crap. Okay. Yeah, when it's turned away, you notice it right away. Actually looks really good, to be honest with you. Don't mind me, just doing more crazy shit. Did I get everything? Let's see. Yeah, it's not going to be right for those. You know what? I will leave that because I still don't know what kind of flooring I want to use in here, and I want to use whatever I use in here for that threshold. So let me go back through. I know I need to put something there, but I'm going to do something a little bit different there. Okay. Alright, that's feeling pretty good. And we'll go ahead and we'll get rid of that, because I don't need any more. We got all the ceilings done in here, so this can kind of come with me. I've already done the ceilings in here, except for these. Let me go ahead and do those. I don't know how this is going to work, because I need something to stand on. Let's see if I can stand in the bucket, if that's enough. Seems like it. Seems like it. Okay. Paint buckets. More than one use. I'm just trying to aim this very carefully. Whatever happened to ladders? Just regular old ladders. Because all there is that's in the game now are just like the scaffolds, but you can't fit the scaffolds inside most of the time. When you have like really high vaulted ceilings like this, a scaffold really would be able to help, but the old ladders would be perfect. Like they really, really would. There we go. I'm going to need a lot more white paint. because I have these beams. I already have like really nice preset boundaries for everything I need to do. So that's like going under the beams. It's not really necessary. I thought about doing the ceiling as some kind of specialty material, but honestly, it's not necessary. Because I'm doing the beams, the beams add enough intrigue that I don't have to do anything else. I could kind of just rely on the beams to do the heavy lifting. Heh, joke. I think this is the most painting I've done in one sitting. And I have to remember to go outside and do that, fix that little piece of wall that I had to change for the window. I might do that here right now, so I'm standing like right next to the front door. Just so I don't forget about it. Because I will forget. That's starting to really come together. And there it is. Go. And while I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and do what I was going to do for this right here. This threshold at the front door. Let's see. Sandstone. Where is my concrete? It's the broom finish. Not really looking for the broom finish. There it is. Smooth concrete. Cut pattern. And I'm not really seeing anything that really suits me, so I'm just going to use this. There we go. I really don't like this either. Let's do something fancy. That's not right. That makes me feel better. All right, let's finish painting the ceiling. Let's finish paint the ceiling. Finish painting this ceiling. it's really hard to see, but I'm actually watching for like the little paint streak effect to know when it kind of covers up something that wasn't what this is. Alright. Just a couple more rooms left to do the ceilings in, and we can move on to the walls. As much as I want to say the walls will be straightforward, they will be, just not as straightforward as I'd like. I'm getting better at kind of manipulating it as it's trying to move my viewpoint. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm getting a lot better at it. Oh no, I ran out of paint on the last room. Because it's white, I'm going to go ahead and just keep hold of it, just in case I need to adjust something somewhere. I'm really happy with how that window ended up exactly centered on this wall. I promise you, when I have a better house for doing an open floor plan, I am absolutely going to do it. It's just this one, it didn't vibe too well with because of the way that this house's chimney worked and the fact that I wanted to challenge myself to work with the chimney. So I promise, at some point in the future, when I find a house that has a... Oh, crap, I wanted to keep that. Anyway, when I find a house that has a much better way of keeping with a open floor plan, I will. I just have to get to a place where that'll work really well for us. So let's go ahead and we'll start on the walls. And I have decided I am going to go ahead and break this off at the end of doing the rebuild, just so that it's not like crazy long trying to watch me put all like the furniture, everything in here as well, because it's already obscenely long. I don't like how long this video ended up, but I'm going to break it off at the end of it, and we're going to go to do furnishing in the next video. Let's see, and then in the future I'll try to kind of edit them together. I'll kind of put all three videos together into one big video at some point in the future. This one is more just kind of seeing how long it takes me to do something like this, and you'll see like the full thought process and everything that goes into what I think about when I make houses like this. So first thing is I'm going to decide on a base color, and I'm going to make this inner wall the accent wall for this room. So let's see, first thing is let's go ahead and choose a color. Paint is going to be the fastest way to do this, so that's what I'm going to use, is just use paint primarily and then go to an accent for anything else. You know, actually, let me go ahead and place down the molding, because the molding is going to be the same throughout the entire house anyway. So let's see, surface, go to tiles, wallpaper, oh shit, went to the wrong thing twice in a row. Let's go ahead and we'll do this one, because that's what the door frames are all made out of. I think that's going to be the best I can do. We'll go ahead and we'll do something like this. It's supposed to be clapboard, but it looks like each one is exactly as tall as one, so that's going to work out really well. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. What I really like is to be able to just click and drag these just like you do with the building. When you're laying like long sections of these all at once like this, I would like to be able to just click and drag just the whole line of them and place all of them at once, because then it would avoid mistakes like that over there. It'd make this go much faster. Or even if I had to do like a key combination, like shift click or something like that. Select your beginning, select your end. It's kind of like the system from House Flipper 1. I wonder why that weird lighting effect is there. It's kind of like the system from House Flipper 1 of doing like the 3D molding. I would love to have that back still, but I would like a better system for placing it. I'd like to be able to just take the molding option, have the system be like, alright, what molding do you want at the top, the bottom, and the chair? Or something like that. And you select your molding and you click a wall and it just applies it. That'd be really excellent. I might do something cool in the corners actually. But I'm gonna go through the whole house with this. So I've got all of it placed and none of it's missing. Dang it. And of course the fireplace is going to be brick, so it's not going to get anything like this. Trying to do this for like a large house, I definitely would have to like edit this out and just be like, hey, look what I did, rather than just doing it like the hard way like this. Hopefully going forward this will be among the longest video set for a renovation. At least that's what I'm hoping. Here I have to be careful because of that beam. Man, having to aim up like this is really messing with me. Could you imagine looking at a contractor's face? Tell him, yeah, you have to dodge all of that beam while you're putting up your molding. Good luck. They probably charge you triple. Oh, that's the fireplace. Whoops. Of course, that's going to be a beam, so that's actually going to do something a little bit different at the floor as well. I keep missing. It's starting to frustrate me. Ah! This is because my finger's getting tired from all this clicking. But we're getting there, so it's okay. I'd just rather not have to waste material like that. Pull those nails out. I want that back. Yeah, using the clapboard is definitely a lot better than leaving it without a without a cut pattern. Did I put it? I did not put it at the bottom in here. This is tedious. This, of all the things I've done so far, this is tedious. Now out here, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I think I might just go across that. Not sure about this either. I may actually end up just doing what I've done previously and just go straight up from the top of the steps. Whoops. What the hell happened there? Oh, it's grass. It's grass from outside. I thought about wrapping it around that corner, but I decided not to. Go. And I'm going to make that a beam as well. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Okay. 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 I don't know how I'm going to do this. I guess I'll just start here with it. And I'll just have like a solid post that goes just straight up on either side. You know, I will say, one of the biggest improvements that I've seen made over House Flipper 1 is the stairs. The system to place your own stairs is so incredibly much improved. I can't get enough of it. I want reasons to place stairs. Like, give them to me. Just give them to me. Actually, that's not a bad way to do it. Just leave the... like that, and then do the wall. That's yeah, that's not a bad way to do it. Maybe do like some accenting there as well, kind of get away with it. Let's put this up here. I should put the Oh man, I should have kept that gray paint. Put that out here. This would be a great place for it. Okay, almost got all the molding put up. And you can already tell this is really starting to come together. You know, I don't know. I remember hearing something about like a multiplayer request for House Flipper 2. I would love to look into that. I don't even know if it's like an option or not. I've never paid enough attention. Aw, crap. I just realized I screwed that up. It's okay. I'll fix it in just a moment. I did that in the den as well, but because it was an area that I haven't... Wait, is it? It is not, so I'm going to need to fix both of them. Whoops. I was thinking it was in an area I didn't have any flooring on yet, so it didn't matter. I'm so glad with that window. Oh, I'm so happy I was able to get that window in there. I don't think you understand. Yeah, down here, because I integrated the chimney into the wall, I'm just going to kind of go over it, and we're not going to worry about it. I'm just going to blend it into the wall, and it's going to become the wall. I'm trying to aim a little bit higher so I don't override my tile in here. Did I? It's still way out here. Whoops! Yeah, even without the even without anything on the actual walls, you can already see that it's starting to really come together. It's starting to look a little bit more like a house and not a construction site. Go. Everything's done there. I'm not actually gonna... better. I'm gonna kick myself if I don't. I'm gonna come back after it's all done and be like, I should have put molding in here. Oops. Okay. Everything is finally done. As far as molding, we'll go ahead, we'll fix these spots on the floor. And then outside of that, I'm kind of thinking about doing like my posts and like a couple of little accents here and there. What kind of accents am I thinking about? think I want to do something a little bit different so that it's not just all the same all the way through the house. Copper tiles. Okay. Sandblasted steel. Rose gold. I kind of don't want to do metal. Very metal. Ooh. I lied. I do want to do metal. Let's do that. And let's see. Am I going to do anything here with this? No, it's all going to be... Yeah. Okay. So you're going to see what I'm going to do. And you're going to think I'm crazy. But hear me out. Yeah, buddy. I don't want to do anything here with it. Kind of just want to leave it right like that. Okay. Now then, let's get some posts in here. Or pseudo posts, I should say. I swear, I'm going to rip that smoke alarm out of the ceiling. I changed the battery. I swear I did. Okay. Leave the top and the bottom open, because I'm going to have those be the parquet. Actually, I don't know if it's parquet. I guess it would just be decorative. I don't even know what word you'd use for that. We'll get to it in a moment. Let's see. So this one's going to be the hard one because... Let's go ahead up here. We'll get our center post placed. Now we're going to change this into this. Take it all the way down. Put one here. Here. There. 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 And there and there. And you're probably sitting there thinking, but Rash, you've done this before. Yeah, because it works. This is how you establish a style. I spy an opportunity. And opportunities must be taken. This will probably be the last thing I do in this video. I'm just placing these last couple of ones. This video is already obscenely long and I hate... Oh, crap. This video is already obscenely long and I hate it. So, like I said, in the future, I'm probably going to... Oh, there it is. In the future, I'm probably going to be looking into doing some kind of editing to make these a little bit shorter. This was more just an experiment to see how long a full rebuild will take. Look at that. Look at that. I've got all the molding up. I've got all the walls up. Everything is done as far as building. All I need to do is just paint the walls and get everything styled. So that's where I'm going to cut it off, at least for this video. I do apologize. Like I said, it is just obscenely long, and it kind of bothers me that it is obscenely long. But when we come back, everything is going to be painted off camera, and we will just be able to begin furnishing in the next video. So that's going to be it for now. Let's go ahead and go outside, and we will get ourselves a nice big wide shot, see what it looks like from out here. And there we go. Have a good one, my dudes. Cheers!